Meteorologist Matthew East here with you, and this is the Wednesday edition here of the Carolina Weather Video for this 24th of February edition. I got intern Kevin here in the background and ready to roll with a new edition of the video. And by the way, keep your comments coming on the new layout of the blog and let me know what you think, and still tweaking and adding some things to that. All right, this is the radar this morning, and this is a look at our News 14 Carolina interactive radar. That's available on our website. It's also under the radar and satellite section and of the of my site as well. And there's the precip, breaking out Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia, and that'll spread up through the region. This is still a really tricky forecast here, even at this late hour before the event. In terms of the advisory situation, we do have the Triad and Raleigh-Durham under a winter weather advisory. The Greenville-Spartanburg Weather Service has gone ahead and removed the Charlotte Metro from the winter weather advisory. Now, this is the 6C run of the GFS, and we should see that precip spreading on in today. Initially, a lot of it's going to be rain, but with time, we kick over to snow for the Triad, and probably eventually around Charlotte as well. This kicks over to snow. All along, I haven't thought this is a huge event, but I still think really anybody, and I'll say even Charlotte too, fair game to pick up anywhere from a dusting to at most an inch or at very most 2 inches up around the Triad. And we're talking grassy surfaces, elevated surfaces. This simply just does not look like a very significant system at all. And this system pulls out later today. The majority of the snow should be this afternoon where it does occur. And then maybe some lingering flurries this evening, but the big story is the colder air rushing in. Tomorrow's going to be a cold day. It'll be a struggle to make it up toward the low 40s. Very breezy as well. It is going to feel like wintertime tomorrow. Here comes the next system. Looks like that Saturday system will indeed stay off to our south, so I'll keep the weekend forecast there dry Saturday and Sunday, but I'm continuing to be very interested in the system for next week. This is the, again, 6C run of the GFS. This is Monday at 1 p.m. Monday looks like it'll probably be dry before the system moves in by Tuesday, and GFS has that low cranking close to Jacksonville, snowing pretty heavily in Alabama, into northern Georgia and South Carolina. That snow then slowly spreads up into much of North Carolina. The heaviest snow on this latest run of the GFS verbatim is from Alabama to Georgia and to parts of South Carolina. And there's the look at 1 a.m. Wednesday as the system's pulling on away. This is the 0Z run of the GFS, and it was sort of similar with the track of the low. A lot of the precip was pulled off farther to the south. European, there's your big low, cranking near just off the Georgia-South Carolina coast at 7 p.m. on Tuesday. The Canadian is farther south, down in central Florida. So I think, if anything, this thing's going to trend a little farther north. I doubt we see any farther south trending. A lot of the ensembles have been sort of north of that. In fact, I put one more chart here on for you. This is the 0Z run of the GFS, the various ensemble plots out here. And I know this is really tough to see, but the general idea to gather from this is that several of the ensembles are farther north and west than the operational run. And I think odds are, if we see any trending with this, it will be a north trend. So I think somebody across the southeast has a good chance of a pretty significant winter storm as we get into the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame of next week. And it could be a lot of somebody's wind up with a pretty significant winter storm. So we'll see how that plays out. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. God bless.